Good morning, students. Myself Suraj sir, and this is a geography class of standard 7. In this class, we had been discussing the chapter 4, that is the air. In the previous video, we have already discussed about the components of the atmosphere, and we have also discussed about the layers of the atmosphere. In the components, we have discussed how it is beneficial for us, and in the case of layers, how the different layers of the atmosphere is helpful for us. Different layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and the last sphere is the exosphere. We have also gone through it that the troposphere is the most important sphere because it contains all the life supporting gases. And the life supporting gases, we have already discussed how nitrogen is useful for us, how oxygen is useful for us, and how carbon dioxide is useful for us. Now, one word that comes: wind. Wind. It is necessary. What is the wind? Horizontal movement of air from high pressure belt to the low pressure belt is called wind. Movement of air from high atmospheric region to low region is called wind. Movement of air from high atmospheric region to the low atmospheric region is called wind. Speed of wind depends on the difference in atmospheric pressure of two places. If the pressure is low, the wind will blow very slow speed, that we call it the breeze. Slow moving pleasant wind is called breeze. And when the difference is very high, then the speed of wind is high, so we term it as a storm, andhiya. Are you getting the basic difference between these two? We have given the different names to understand what is the speed of the wind is. If the speed of the wind is less slow, then we just call it the breeze. Slow moving pleasant wind. बहुत तेज हवा अच्छा नहीं लगता है. Cool air slowly move करते हैं, तो it gives us more comfort. So we love to get it. Now, why it is saying that it is necessary? The movement of air, when we will discuss later on. One word that comes regularly to our mind, that is the weather. What is the weather? same time another words come. Climate. Two words is coming. One is the weather and another one is the climate. Today we will discuss in elaborate form the weather and the climate. Weather we can define it as time to time. Change in the condition of atmosphere. Time to time it may be very short time, hour to hour. Time to time change in the condition of atmosphere. What may be the conditions? We can classify the wind speed, rainfall, humidity, etc. Wind speed, rainfall, humidity. You might have been knowing what is the humidity. Amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere is called humidity. In science we will be taught about it. You will also be taught that during the summer season the cloth gets dried up quickly. But in the rainy season, it takes longer time to dry up because in the summer season, the amount of percentage of humidity is less. But in the rainy season, humidity is more. When humidity goes beyond 80%, then you think that there is chance of precipitations. If it is about 90 and 90% above, then it will certainly take the rainfall. Some conditions are less. If you can see the weather forecast, you will see that humidity is less, means it hovers around the 50%, 40%, 60%. Around it hovers. Zero nahi hota. Now suppose that if you are feeling very cold, then at that times it starts raining, what will happen? You will say, आज का weather change हो गया, ठंड बढ़ गई है. If it is very hot and dry, very hot, you are sweating up. At the same time, the wind starts blowing. Do you feel comfortable? Yes or no? Certainly you will feel the comfort because it gives you relaxation. The weather has changed. It may happen. That's just right now. It was the quite clear sky. It is very hot, and after 1 or 2 hours, it has started raining. And when the rain has taken place, the temperature has come down. It has given the relief. It means time to time. It is possible that rain has taken place in your area, but it has not taken place 1 to 5 kilometers just after your place. It means it is related to the specific place. Weather of a specific place changes. But climate is different from the weather. How will we define the weather? Climate. Average weather condition of a place taken for a long time, say 25 to 30 years, age, climate. Actually, climate is the average weather condition. How do we calculate the average weather condition that I am going to explain it? It is for a long area, I need to do not change it. For the long area, I need do not change it. That's why we say weather related to a confined a small area, but it is to larger area. It changes time to time, hour to hour, it may change, but it do not change. How we calculate the weather and climate? We take calculation of climate. Just see it is a mathematical approach. And a mathematical approach, we can just see how it is being done. For example, we take the temperature, maximum temperature, minimum temperature, and rainfall. Three things are being considered maximum. How do we calculate it, or how do we do it? We take the 1 month first. Date 1, 2, 3, 4 till either 30 or 31. In the case of February, it may be 28 or 29 in the month of February. If we take the example of first, we take a start from the January, because in our calendar the first month is January. To make you better understanding, we started from the January. From January 1, we have taken the maximum and the minimum temperature. It may be maximum temperature every time. It may be 17 degrees Celsius, maybe 10 degrees Celsius. On to it may be 16.5 degrees Celsius, it may be 11 degrees Celsius. It may be 15 degrees Celsius, it may be 9 degrees Celsius. It may be 12 degrees Celsius, or it may be 8 degrees Celsius. Then it may increase or decrease. May continue for 1 or 2 days the same temperature. Rainfall, we have to calculate it. In mathematics, you are the good student in mathematics, to calculate it. Now, we add it. We add the maximum temperature. We add the minimum temperature. We add the rainfall. If the rainfall is not increased, we will see simply the means no rainfall, your 0. We can just make it the 0. We add the maximum temperature if we taking the January, and we divide it by 31, because in January the number of days is 31. Adding the maximum temperature, dividing it by 31, whatever the quotient comes, it would be the average maximum temperature of January. Is it clear? How we have to calculate it? We are calculating, we write the maximum temperature, we write the minimum temperature, we are writing the rainfall, it is being calculated. We are not calculating, it is being done by the meteorological department. this maximum temperature has been written, the minimum temperature is also being written, then we add it. And after adding it, we divide it by the number of days of the particular month for which we have been calculating it. We have taken the example of January. So in January there are 31 days. So after adding all these things, we divide it by 31. Whatever the quotient comes, it would be the maximum average temperature of January. In the same way, we would calculate the minimum temperature and divide it by 31. We had got the minimum average temperature of January. And the rainfall also, the average rainfall, not maximum minimum is there, it will be the average rainfall of the January. Is it clear? What we calculate? Average maximum temperature, average minimum temperature, and the average rainfall. This we have calculated for 1 month. This we would calculate for the 12 month, from January to till the December. It means we have calculated it for 1 year. We have taken the average temperature of a particular month of 1 year. Then we would go further. It would not be confined only to the 1 year, it will be confined to the 30 years, 25 to 30 years. Average maximum temperature of January for 30 years, average minimum temperature of January for 30 years, average rainfall of the month for 30 years. We would calculate separately. जनवरी का अलग, फरवरी का अलग, ये कितने दिन का? 12 महीने का, कितने साल के लिए? 25 to 30 years का हमने कैलकुलेट कर लिया. Then we decide if we find the maximum, most of the month has the maximum temperature is more, maximum temperature ज्यादा रहेगा, rainfall is less rainfall is taking place, temperature is high, एक जो नॉर्मल एवरेज टेम्परेचर उससे ज्यादा हो जाएगा, टेम्परेचर रिमेन द हाई, एवरेज टेम्परेचर. Then we say a rainfall is less, then we say it is hot and dry climatic conditions. Hot is there, dry, why so? Because rainfall is less. Where we can find it? We can find the hot desert. In the hot desert area, we find that there is a hot and dry climatic condition. In our country, if you go to the Thar desert, that is the western part of the Rajasthan, then the climate is hot and dry. Temperature is minimum, but rainfall is also less. It means high temperature and less rainfall. Temperature is high, rainfall is less, then we say it is a hot and dry. Just to make it more understanding. Temperature, rain. Temperature remain high, it remain low, we say hot and dry climatic condition. If it is low, this is also low, it cold climatic condition. Cold is always dry. Where we find this example? It is hot desert. This is cold desert. If high and high. It will call hot and humid climatic conditions. Coastal region around equator. इक्वेटर के दोनों साइड का कंडीशंस. It is hot and humid climatic conditions. If you want to experience it in your country, you just visit the coastal areas. There is a hot and dry southern parts of India. Coastal region is there. It is hot and humid only. If you are visiting the Thar desert, then you will get hot and dry climatic conditions. And if you are visiting the Ladakh region, it is cold climatic conditions. Rainfall is not there, only temperature is very less, so we can say it is a cold climatic conditions. Rainfall do not take place, it is a height, cold is there. So we have three types. In India, it is a mixed climatic conditions. So monsoon type of climate. What type of climate is India? In India, monsoon type of climate. Monsoon type of climate. If you visit the European countries, you will find it is a cold climate there. If you are visiting the African countries, African nations, the nations which are situated near the equators, you will find it is a hot climatic condition. If it is just near to the equators, it will be hot and humid climatic conditions. In India, we say it is the monsoon type of climate because monsoon is a phenomena that take place every year. There are some factors which determine the climate of a place. Now we will discuss which are the factors which determine the climate of a place. Factors determining the climate of the place, among one is altitude. Altitude means height from the sea level. We had already discussed in the previous video that in the troposphere, if we move 161 meters above the sea level, temperature decreases by 1 degree Celsius. यहाँ से जाएंगे temperature 1. It means we have already discussed why people prefer to go to the hilly regions during the summer season, because the difference in temperature is being found there because it is on the height. The place which is on the high altitude, it has the cold climatic conditions. Then zero degree. You might have read about the (23.5 degree north, 66.5 degree north, 23.5 degree south, and 66.5 degree south. This region, it is the hottest region. It is called torrid zone. This one temperate zone. This one freeze zone. It means the regions north and south of equator till 23.5 degree. This is 23.5 degree north. It is called Tropic of Cancer. divides India into two equal halves. It means half India, that is the southern India, is lying in the torrid zone, and the northern India, it lies in the temperate zone. Torrid zone temperature is remain the high. It means from here, if we are moving towards the North Pole or towards the South Pole, the latitude value of numbering of latitude increases. It moves from 0 to 90. It means as the latitude increases, temperature decreases. The latitude is another factor. It means distance from equator. Latitude is another factor, and to make you understand, we say the distance from the equator. If the distance from the equator increases, temperature decreases. It means as we move from equator to pole, temperature decreases. That's why the northern India lies in the temperate zone, neither too hot nor too cold. And even we go to the freeze zone, 66.5 degree north, there we find the temperature is even more less, and due to less temperature, very less most of the time, so we can say here is the cold climatic conditions. It means altitude means height, latitude means distance from the equator. This determines the climate of a place. The two factors. Another factor which determine it is distance from sea or ocean. If we move away from the sea and ocean, then the difference between the temperature increases. Around near the coastal region, if we draw a coastal region, this region and this region has moderate climate. This is water bodies here. Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea. This experience the moderate climate. Why these parts experience the moderate climate? These parts experience the moderate climate due to land breeze and the sea breeze. In science, you will read about the temperature and flow of the temperature, where the temperature flow from the body of high to the body of low till it gets evaporated. What happens during the day? During the day, the land parts gets more heated than the water bodies. Quickly heated. So pressure over here is low compared to the water bodies. So during the day, it flow from this direction. Cold wind flow from the ocean or sea to the land. This is called sea breeze. That's why if the sea breeze is coming, it maintains the temperature, gives us the present. And during the night, it gets more cooler, it gets less cooler, means compared. If we take the comparison, it gets cooler quickly than the water bodies. It means it is more colder than this one over here. The land part, the temperature is high. So when the temperature is high, the wind blow from the land to the sea during the night. Land blow from the land to the sea during the night, so it is neither too hot nor too cold. It remains the temperature equivalent. Example के लिए मैं आपको बताऊँ. The North India temperate zone. In North India, in the temperate zone, if we take the maximum, minimum temperature of January, if we take the North India, it is 15 degrees Celsius, it goes 10 degrees Celsius. We have taken the example of North India. It remains 29 and 27 around in हमसे ज्यादा टेम्परेचर. In month of May, in North India, it reaches 45 degree, it reaches around 34 degree. In Kerala, it is 30 degree to 31 degree, it remains 29 degree to 30. It means the temperature during the either it is a summer season or winter season, there is no much variation. It hardly vary by 1 or 2 degree. But in India, North India, the temperature where the maximum temperature is 45 degrees during the summer and the winter is 15 degrees, the wide variation. You may say that in South India, the coastal region, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, they are not experiencing how the winter season is. North Indian peoples enjoy the winter season. They are also not enjoying. What is the maximum temperature? 45 degrees goes, then what happens? Because they are restricted to 35, 36 डिग्री और 31 केरला है, उसी के आसपास रहता है, हमसे कम है. Why it is happening? It is happening due to the land breeze and the seas. Ocean current. After that one, the next would be the ocean current also determined. Ocean current, it determines the climate of a place. If the region through which the hot ocean current flow, hot ocean current originate near the equators and goes to the pole. The region where the hot ocean current originate, its surrounding area feels the extremes even though it is going into the freeze zone. Even though it is going into the freeze zone, it is do not condense, sink and solidify. It remains the warm over there. But the regions where the cold climatic condition, cold ocean current flows, the temperature becomes the cool, whether it is the torrid zone or problem. It means ocean current also influences the climate of a place. The place through which the hot ocean current, we will discuss in the next chapter water, hot ocean current and the cold ocean current. The hot ocean current flow, it makes the temperature hot, and cold, it makes the temperature cold. One thing that I have explained that during the coastal region, the temperature is maintained, and due to the sea breeze, when sea breeze comes, it brings the moisture, the humidity is high, so it gives a little bit uncomfortable because your sweat do not get it dried up quickly. So a little bit uncomfortable, but I am talking about not comfortability, we are talking about the climate, how the climate is influenced. I do hope you have understood the weather and the climate and the factors which affect the climate of a place. Thank you.